So, Spoiler King deleted the account again. Y'all be thinking that shit, bro. Again, I'm on vacation. Okay? I'm getting ready. I feel like I've said this recently. All y'all goofy antics and shit. Hey, y'all got it, bro. I'm not contesting none of y'all antics right now. Because I'm basically taking the rule of thumb approach of you niggas is lying. Any news y'all reporting, you lied. You lied, you lied, you lied. Rockstar did a space earlier. She did not hit the record button. I wouldn't listen to that shit live. I told you I was busy literally doing nothing. So I'd like to apologize to those that would like to know what Rockstar said. That is my job to know. I don't know. It was titled Big Brother 24 Theories. I did not see the newsworthiness in it for myself. Maybe that'll be on LNC The Ocho. We'll see if we can get that on LNC The Ocho. That's not really a main channel story at this point. Something that is alarming, though, is the CBS Big Brother Twitter account. Rita Bay. Don't, first of all, take the word theory out and insert the word wish. Rockstar got a whole lot more to do before, like, she's got to do more than be on Big Brother 20 for me to report on her talking about anything of substance, because I know what I know. That's what we'll call it. We'll call that I know what I know. Okay. Let's look at CBS Big Brother Twitter. So, since, let's start at, we'll just start May the 31st, because that's when they did their word search. So, they've had 1, 2, 3, 4 tweets. They've had 4 tweets. The official CBS Big Brother account has had 4 tweets since May 31st. Zero of these fucking tweets are about Big Brother 24. One of them is about rando Big Brother clips, the same little shit that everybody thinks is the only funny things that I've ever had. Don't you know that most of the shit that we really find funny is the fucking just shit that they don't show on TV all the time over and over? But that's another story for another day. The other 3 out of the 4 are about the motherfucking Challenge USA, bro. What I tell y'all, bro, I saw it right on the wall, what, last week? Or actually the press release. The 31st was when that press release came out. I told y'all what it was from the 31st. Look what's happened since then. 4 tweets, none of them are about. The official Big Brother account has tweeted more about the challenge than Big Brother. What I tell y'all? Ratings are up. which is why they're using Big Brother's ratings. That's why they're using Big Brother to boost this other fucking show instead of just continuing to boost Big Brother. If ratings was down, they would not be boosting this shit with Big Brother contestants. Told you. Hit the like button. I saw it. I'm sitting here reading this press release and I'm like, in all these years that I've been reading these press releases and shit on air, I don't remember ever them literally sharing a press release with another show, and then the other show is a new show, and this new show is the bulk of this fucking press release is about the new show. We still don't have confirmed how much they plan for. None of this is confirmed. We don't know how much they plan for. Nothing. We don't know anything. The motherfuckers reporting live move in, that's a rumor they made up. That's something they made up. They're guessing. Because this is another thing that people do. People start to guess certain shit, so that way if it be right, they can start the season 1-0. Some people be gambling like that, bro. I'm not joking. Because then they'll get them early people that'll see that they were right, and then they'll start following them, and then it goes from there. April Kitty. Hey, baby. Hey, Peppy. Jealous. But, yeah, he is. They totally just stealing Big Brother from, or, well, they giving all Big Brother's pub to the challenge. Like today, they retweeted the challenge. They retweeted a tweet from the challenge. These reality titans are about to be pushed to their limits. Anything can happen with the Challenge USA premieres Wednesday, July 6th at 9:30 only, 9:30 p.m. only on CBS. Nigga, where is our Big Brother tweeting shit like this? Y'all niggas see what it is, bro. They don't give a fuck about Big Brother this year. So expect the cast to be, if the cast is good, it was by straight luck. You see where everybody's mind is at. Who are the executive producers of Challenge USA? Let's find that out. Let me check. Let's do our daily press release check. Nope. Last press release was May 31st. That's what a lot of these motherfuckers that be making up rumors and shit, they don't realize that this shit gets announced. Like certain shit actually gets announced. Bum and Murray Productions. Because I'm trying to see, I would love to know if there's any type of overlap of production. Because it's not being filmed at the same time. You would have to think some of them motherfuckers from Big Brother have to work on. They not just hired hitters for 3 months. They do other shit the rest of the year. Because if it's people that work, bro, motherfuckers, I don't see them they not putting in the effort now. That's what I'm sitting here like, I'm not overstating it that, oh man, they not putting in the effort or whatever. It's like, bro, look at how both the shows come out the same night. Both of them come out the same night. And one show is being pushed way more than the other one. So much so that all people in the Big Brother community are talking about is the fucking challenge. It's people making up shit and everybody talking about the challenge. Everybody. And the answer's no. The answer is still no. For those wondering, the answer will remain no. Just so we're clear. This is not a jack of all trades reality show channel. They got channels for that. Ain't that right, Pep? Exactly. How many challenge commercials will air during beauty premiere? Every break. Every break. Every break. Coming up after this. Coming up after this. Coming up after this. What? I mean, and I ain't even that mad at that because the show's on. But it's going to be pop-ups in the show. It's going to be them pop-up ads too. You know, make sure you check out the challenge coming up after this. They going to have those. Every motherfucking commercial break. One of the last commercials before they do the want to catch more of the house? Subscribe to the live feed. The last commercial before that will be the challenge. Unless it's a news break. Bro, they full court pressing now. Big Brother, 75% of their tweets after the announcement are about motherfucking the challenge. The other 25% are about random Big Brother shit. 0% of the tweets are about this shit. All of the challenge shit is, we already seeing clips and shit, and which obviously is filmed already, which I get that part. But it's like, they not giving us shit. You can give us something. Obviously, I'm not sitting here saying release the cast, because that's useless. Ooh, I know him. And motherfuckers gonna be lying when they say that shit. They will release the cast early. Everybody in the Big Brother community somehow know everybody on the cast. Unconfirmed. Ray gonna be lying. Yeah, nah, one of them bitches was she was doing the quilts with me. Get your lying ass up. You didn't even like the quilt bitches, and now all of a sudden that's your nigga. Come on, bro. Not slick. They ain't gonna show the house till like a week before. That's why when Spoiler Girl be putting these dates and shit out like that, that makes me laugh too. Cause I'm like, nigga, it's about the same time every year. And you know how I could believe Spoiler Girl? Why ain't you leaking pictures? Spoiler Girl ain't never leaked a picture, video, nothing. You there. You can't take a single motherfucking one picture? You can't take one picture? Here goes one of the couches. She's the one that told me about the mushroom recipe. Here we go. Lunchbox off the motherfucking top rope. What's up, kid? Ain't no kitty. It's the cuff, me and you, right now. You do your own damn towels. And you're gonna be my wife, bitch. That shit turned her on, nigga. I do. This nigga threatened to beat her ass and they got married, nigga. Hey man, Memphis low-key a boss for that. He threatened to beat her ass on national TV and they ended up getting married. He sound like he got control of his bitch. Okay, Memphis. Bro, but Memphis, the first TMZ photo could have come out with Memphis, Christmas done socked your ass. She done caught you right in your eye, nigga. I ain't even gonna wanna hear it. Let me see who the press contacts, man. And see the press contacts. So like some of my plugs, right? Those would be the people I would hit if I want challenge shit. So understand. Now the people that I would hit and contact if I had any type of show question, which for the record, I've never and will never ask any type of question involving how to get on the show, who to get on the show, what. No, because that's separate from this. But then again, I'm probably lying. But now I know my contacts. got a separate workload at the same motherfucking time. If I hit them niggas right now, I was like, I'm thinking about covering the challenge, they would damn near ask me what I would need to cover it. And it ain't because I'm like great or anything. They would damn near say it to a lot of different podcasts of a certain ilk. What would you need? Like you need some free t-shirts. You want an interview or two? What you need? Because you see they full court press trying to get this motherfucking shit to pop. But I don't sell out for everything. I promise you, we could probably get Tiffany if I was like, bro, if you give me Tiffany, then I would do it. I could pull that type of a card with this challenge shit, but I mean, obviously I wouldn't. You think I would burn some type of currency for a Tiffany interview? You are insane. I'm just pointing out the fact that she would be like, nah, I ain't trying to do it. And they would be like, come on, we need you to do this. He ain't gonna say nothing. He never do. It worries me. It worries me the quality of the show. Production, bro, Julie done told us how many times. Bro. Now, if I ever got to talk to David Alexander, I will not talk nice to him. I mean, I ain't gonna cuss at him or no shit like that, but I would have some very stern questions like, why would you let this girl call you an Uncle Tom and think it's okay and still be trying to hang out with her and then shunning people who actually had your back? But that's what they all do. David, Derek, they all do the same thing. Derek's the only one that's like, I'm at least trying to tap into some of that currency from over there, here and there. Just like Derek gonna retweet somebody's video where it was like part 1, the best alliance of all time is the Cookout. And I'm like, Derek, I don't even have to watch this shit to know that, first off, it ain't because of you. And that ain't even a diss for me. That's me saying that. Understand how much you actually did and the importance of you even. If Derek's not even there, the formation of the Cookout might not even happen. But it does, and you don't even need to try to do hindsight with it and all that shit. But you do know nobody gives you credit for shit. And then secondly, statistically, y'all are not. How y'all the best alliance ever when everybody gives all the credit to somebody who came in 6th place? Y'all had sensitivity training before y'all went in the house, and then all the white people responded to the sensitivity training and let y'all run roughshod if y'all want to keep that a buck. Don't think I don't know about the sensitivity training that happened before. Yeah, I know about that too. I actually study this shit for real. Not just the episode. I don't just watch a 20-minute episode. No, I study all facets of this motherfucking game. And I know about the sensitivity training. And I know what they told the white people in the sensitivity training. I know what they told them. They told them the master plan. They told them the master plan. That's what they got told in the motherfucking sensitivity training. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. But third, nigga, this is just me being a friend. You ain't even been out of the house a full year. Another house ain't even got in the house. You don't need to be being involved in no greatest of all time discussions. If other people want to be on that shit, cool. But you gotta have enough tact to say, this is what people don't be liking. This is grand. Now, you want to do all of this and grandstand when people saying something nice, but the first time somebody say something bad, you're going to be wanting to turn up. And not turn up for the reasons like how I turn. No, you be turning up because you be really getting upset by that shit. That shit don't bother me. I just holler and yell at them because it makes them mad. It's really all. Nowhere, bro, yo, man, you don't do that. Who else from the Cookout did it? Why didn't y'all just come out of the house and chill out? Hit the like button. I'm confused why y'all didn't just come in the house and just, or come out of the house and just chill, bro. Why y'all gotta be all these ghosts? Bro, I had to retweet Derek because the reason why is I ain't trying to take no shot at Derek or diss him or no shit like that. My thing is this, is like, when you say shit like that, I gotta go home after all of this. I can't be letting motherfuckers think I see you say shit like that and I'm gonna be like, because motherfuckers know I don't agree with that. Even a little bit. No, we at 23.9999, Mish. Yep, because they on demon time. Inverted demon time. I mean, look at her mom. What her mom been doing. I mean, and the Canada shit was even more funny to me. Which shout out to Kyle. You know, me and Kyle, we still gonna be linking up because he got busy life happened with him and whatnot too. So you know, shout out to Kyle Moore. Still gonna fuck with us when we get in the stew. Looking like Kyle Moore will be our first studio interview. Hit the like button, man. We got 37 in here. We under 30. We trying to keep up with the big boys. And it's gonna be a team effort, bro. Come July 6th, I'm gonna pick up. Trust me, what I'm gonna do. If you need a reminder, go look at the Celebrity Big Brother 3 coverage. If you need a reminder of how it's gonna go down, and then put a multiplier on that. 90 days of mayhem. You better call Allstate, nigga, because this is 90 days of mayhem coming. I just find it a level of arrogant to call yourself to be vouching that you the best alliance of all time. Talking about you can't wait for part 2. But I'm like, see, that's your problem. And that's all of their problem. They only want to hear what they want to hear. And if it ain't what they want to hear, they don't want to hear it. So they scour the internet to find whatever pockets they can. Because me personally, I don't know this for fact, but me personally, I feel like one of the main reasons Derek be skittish of us is he's scared of an interview because he's scared of something I might hold him accountable on. But I'm like, again, this is just laziness. And in the midst of being lazy, they don't understand how disrespectful they are. My interviews are nothing like a normal stream. It's like everybody's show. No matter what show you watch, it's always different when they talk to somebody than when they don't. I don't do, bro. Understand, the last thing I want when I'm interviewing anybody is a confrontation. I'm not trying to have that viral moment. That's not me. I'm not trying to get Swaggy on and argue. I'm not trying to get Tiffany on and call her a bitch. No. And motherfuckers heard me before they got out of the house after, I forgot what the fuck it was. It was when Tiffany was with Colin. Upstairs where I was like, I told everybody, I said, unless CBS literally asked me as a favor to interview Tiffany, there's no way I would request it in any way. Anyway. My thing is, people think they know what CBS really be thinking about shit based off certain shit they do. I'm like, man, they like anybody else, man. Just because a motherfucker go along to get along on certain shit does not mean they agree with it. That's their core beliefs or any of that shit. CBS had all this shit happen from season 1 all the way to the big fallout in season 15, and they didn't get the drift until season 23. No, the climate changed, which now that the climate is going so far into that extra woke direction, you starting to see it slowly come back, which that's what it's going to do because it's getting out of bounds. We cannot be a nation of people that governs on feelings. At some point, facts got to come into play. But you don't see that no more than over here, where it's like 98% of the community operates in a fantasy land. I miss the days. Remember when you could talk to somebody and they would like somebody that was like, and not even just Big Brother, just anything. They would like somebody that's clearly inferior, clearly goofy, clumsy, may not win some shit, nothing, but you just like them. Remember when people used to go, yeah, I know they probably wouldn't win, but I just like them. Yeah, they weren't the best, but I just like them. How come people can't say that anymore? Now, whoever you like, they have to be the best. So if you like somebody that ain't the best, then you will delusionally try to make them the best. We just watched this with Tiffany, bro. They put her, bro, people with podcasts, magazines and shit, notable Twitter accounts are saying Tiffany is a top 5 player when she didn't even make top 5 on her season. 23 seasons. Tiffany is a top 5 all-time Big Brother player. And she didn't even make Final 5. Then I'm like, Derek don't realize that tweeting some shit like that does not help his big delusional tag with a certain segment. But John, but look though, John, but look, first thing is, if you go back and watch the movie, when does the song kick in? After this nigga wins. At least he won his first match, and then they kicked in the motherfucking John Esposito shit. He at least motherfucker was winning. This nigga went through the tournament, beat the shit out of everybody, and won. This bitch comes out of motherfucking nowhere. She lost. Understand, she lost that first fight. Then they played You're the Best. Tiffany, loser. All right, Tiffany, you're the best. What the fuck, bro? This shit's insane with Tiffany. But that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, if you liked the motherfucking baseball player, basketball player, football player, you knew that nigga wasn't that good. But there was something you liked him. Bro, it's like LeBron fans, because it don't just be girls, it be dudes too. LeBron fans do the same shit. No matter what happens, nigga, LeBron has never missed a shot. He's better than every nigga that ever played put together times every dude that will play. These niggas is running around calling themselves the best alliance ever, bro. Okay, let's look at their competition. Okay, let me give you a fair shot. Let's look at your competition. Okay, maybe Brent was some good competition, but you know Xavier got rid of that early, so okay, I'll let you have Brent. Cool. Okay, y'all got Whitney. she out loud said she would never vote for a guy, so it was kind of easy to move her off the board. Huh. What about Frenchie? Frenchie? Sarah Beth? Okay, Derek Zhao was a little calm. You know what I mean? Christian. Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk. Meanwhile, Chilltown went up against season 6. They ain't been in the house in 6 seasons. They went up against a slew of motherfuckers who was in the house the previous season and won. The last time Mike Boogie and Dr. Rule played, there wasn't even a veto. Y'all better than the Brigade. Everybody knows how I feel about the Brigade. I think they're the most overrated alliance of all time, but y'all not even better than them. At least they had to get out Brenchel. Who did y'all have to get out? Like, who was y'all nemesis? Who was the Cookout's nemesis? How you gonna be a great alliance without a nemesis? Who the fuck was y'all nemesis? I'm waiting. There were no other alliances that was coming after the Cookout. Y'all gotta stop lying to y'allself. You lying to y'allself, bro. Y'all not the best alliance, bro. Y'all gotta chill on that, bro. Y'all gotta chill. Chilltown had the nemesis of the Cookout was literally the bitch they said had the master plan. No lies. No lies detected. The motherfucking biggest nemesis of the Cookout was the bitch y'all told me had the master plan. That's crazy. Fernando. Hell yeah, they gonna be targeted. They brought it on themselves. Cause now you're gonna want white people to go, okay, we'll trust you again. Yeah, right. They'll say that shit. But they gonna be like, their path was so easy, they had no nemesis. There was nobody that was like, fuck, the Cookout is in trouble if such and such wins. No, it was only the Cookout was in trouble if such and such wins when it was like 1 against 6, 2 against 7, 2 against 6. Bubba back to bed, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, I'm glad he woke up and said it because he's right. The biggest nemesis of the Cookout was fucking Tiffany, hands down. Because now you've put it in a position where white people can do some racist shit and claim they was worried about the Cookout, and all it's going to end up being is a wash in the end. Even if the motherfuckers are running game, bro, you ain't going to be able to prove it. Why? Because we was dumb enough to take the bait last year. No motherfucking nemesis, nigga. How do I think BB24 might look? Let's see. I think they're gonna go for a Canada feel, but here's the thing. That's why I'm so worried about casting this year, is because of how hard they're pushing the challenge. So they gonna have 50% by POC, but my biggest thing is, are they bold enough to finally put two heterosexual black men in there together? That's all I would like to, I guess, see in that realm. I mean, it don't matter to me in the end. I'm gonna report it just as hard. I don't check out because it's not. But I mean, last year we had 3 black men, but one was straight, one was gay, and the other one was pansexual. So, and he wasn't even all the way black. Watch out, Pep. No way. But I think they're gonna be heavy on the women. I think they're gonna be heavy with black women, women of color. I think they are this time around. I think we'll have. Let's say they try to do a cookout scenario again, 6 people. I say this time around, four of them will be black women. I can see them putting 3 to 4 black women in the house this time around. They ain't gonna never do that with the men. They just not. Yeah, that don't count, Lunchbox. Todd and Low definitely don't count. But yes, in the grand scheme, yeah. They like to try shit out. If you ain't noticed, they like to try shit out. They like to try shit out with CBB. They treat CBB like the minor leagues. Because that's where the cookout started. That's how the cookout started. Now, the non-binary thing, I mean, maybe CBS go that route, but the one thing I know about when they was doing it in Canada, I had several people that are from Canada that said that's like that's a thing up there where they be want to make sure that those people are represented and whatnot. So I don't know if it being like that much of a thing like that here, and that's gonna be an issue because that's some shit I'm going to call out and I'm not gonna like. If y'all gonna have this 50% rule, white people cannot be trying to slide in under this rule on any type of thing. I don't want to hear no shit about some chick like Jess coming up talking about she's non-binary and that's cutting into that dip of the pie. Like, bro, no, I'm not going for that. I hear you, baby. Because I already didn't like how Jess was sitting up here. I'm like, you look like just some average white chick, and you sitting up here talking about you the first in history to do some shit. Like, bro, you not no fucking minority, bro. You want to be, non-binary and all that shit, do you, boo? But this shit, where you gonna turn around and be like, you this motherfucking minority and shit, like you a civil rights leader or some shit, man, you get the fuck on with that. Get your ass aired out. Say hi then, you beast. You gonna say hi? You gonna actually speak? Love you too, fat girl. I mean, again, there's only 16 motherfucking spots, bro. There's only 16 spots. And this ain't even aimed at Fernando. I'm just like, just in general, where it's just like, the more and more, bro, first of all, as soon as they say 50 by POC, that's outright, they fooling you. You easily can think that's half black, No, they telling you it's half white. They still gonna make white people the majority, and then everybody else gets to split the other 8 house guests. So that's why I was just like, from Jump Street, I was like, this is why y'all should have said no to it from Jump Street, because it's basically how they be doing Big Brother now. So they gonna put a couple extras in there, basically. Bro, but if y'all think they getting ready to just let y'all quote unquote win first of all, I'm just disappointed in our first win. Again, there's nothing I could look at like, oh man, Xavier, he had to battle to make sure he got this. Nah, man. I mean, it was just, like I said, no nemesis at all. You go back to all of the greats, all the great seasons, all the great alliances, you can name nemesis. That's what makes it great. You have to have the other side. Bro, even when it was Jeff and Jordan, you had the motherfucking Jesse side. When it was Jeff and Jordan again, you had the Brenchel side. It broke over to the Brenchel side. Even Dan had Ollie, bro, and Michelle. Will had Nicole. Chilltown had all season 6, including Howie and shit. Got clipped by one of the season 6. One of the season 6 clipped Chilltown. I refuse to watch the Challenge USA because I'm a Big Brother channel, unfortunately, for y'all. Fortunately for me. And I would be more inclined to watch the Challenge if Dr. Will was on it than the fucking Cookout. Like, again, I'm a Big Brother fan, so for you to get me excited about another show, you can't just have somebody from Big Brother on there. It's gotta be somebody from Big Brother I actually fucking care about. And not like in the sense of caring, but like as far as watching on TV in a reality show. Not interested in watching Azza. Azza is like corn. She has no nutritional value for me. I mean, them motherfuckers, I mean, let's keep it a buck. Out of all them motherfuckers that went on the show, it was only like, what, Derek Jalen and Xavier, the only ones that are some challenge competitors. I mean, what Tiffany fake back-to-back HOH winning ass. I mean, that's how delusional her fans were. They literally were saying she won back-to-back. She's the first black woman in history to win back-to-back HOH. I'm like, nigga, are y'all really lying about shit in order to give this bitch a record? I don't know nothing about the show. I don't know anything about the challenge. I'm not gonna learn anytime soon. Because Big Brother come on at the same time. Like, first of all, for it has even been a chance. It can't come on during the 3 months where I'm on the clock 24/7. When the fuck am I have a chance to watch it? I don't have one day a night to watch the challenge. You know what I'm gonna be doing when the challenge is on? I'm gonna be on the air talking about Big Brother. Like, no cap. Literally, I'll be on the air. I guarantee it. I guarantee I'll be on the air talking about Big Brother during the premiere of the Challenge USA. That's my word. For those that are wondering. So when you tune in, be like, oh man, let's see what Shay said about the challenge. I'm going to be talking about Big Brother. I promise you. The only reason why the challenge gets as much mention now is I don't know the 16 people yet. Once I learn who the 16 people is, I don't have time for anybody else. Not in this reality space. I just want to be as clear as possible. Because when the season starts, motherfuckers are just going to be getting socked. Because I mean, I can't make the warnings any more blatant. I know y'all hype about seeing the Cookout, which y'all gotta, first of all, y'all need to stand up to CBS and tell them to stop being lazy. Stop casting one group of people and then using these motherfuckers across like 7, 8 different shows. That's why I don't watch any of the other shows. I'm gonna turn this show on. There goes Derek Zhao. I'm gonna turn this show on. There goes Claire. I'm gonna turn this show on. There goes Xavier, Tiffany, Kylan. Bro, I don't want to watch these niggas on TV all the time. They're not even doing anything. If I watch Big Brother and I'm getting ready to watch a new show, the last thing I personally want to see is a nigga from Big Brother. But you can thank the fans for this. This is Twitter's fault as well. What is Twitter always talking about? As soon as the season's over, we need an all-star season, and we need to bring back Derek, and we need to bring back Derek Zhao and Tiffany, and I mean, as soon as they get out of the house, we need an all-star season. Bro, how many times did you see that last year? As soon as the season ended, motherfuckers like, this next season, we need to do all-stars again, and we need to bring Tiffany back for all. I'm like, nigga, we just did all-stars right before this. Nah, it's because the ratings for 23 were high. Because people all want to be a part of this historic moment, but it will never be another historic moment. So that's the thing about it. We busted our cherry on getting a fucking win to Xavier basically on a platter, to the point where even though he played a decent game, it will never be considered as such, because the main reason why they don't want to give Xavier credit is because they know that it was the whole thing was bullshit. They just want to give Tiffany credit. That's why. The numbers for 23 were up. And it wasn't just because of the cookout. People liked the list of people like Derek Zhao was the most popular house guest of the entire cast. So that's why Derek Frazier and Christian, they were late to the party of realizing that they were competing with their own house guests and getting on the show. I'm like, what did y'all niggas expect? Them to put all 16 of y'all on the challenge? Like, what kind of ridiculous thought pattern you have? You knew all your homies was trying out for it, so what were you doing in order to separate yourself to make sure you get on? Nothing. You did nothing. So guess what your result was? Ta-da! First of all, y'all niggas can't go, because they don't even be realizing that, like, bro, when they go live, okay, maybe they got like 400-500 people in that live. Only about 30 of them people are over the age of 20. Y'all not even pulling in no real people. No adults. Man, well, I'll tell you this about Janelle. Janelle be lying, bro. Janelle's the same chick that wants you to believe that she making all this money selling houses, but she turned around and got a reality TV course. Yeah, Janelle be lying. How the fuck Janelle know? Why would they tell Janelle how many people they call? She don't fucking know. And then, assuming that she's talked to over 100 Big Brother people, which is possible, she's assuming they all told her the truth. Big Brother alone, especially the thirsty ones, bro, they some of the biggest liars ever. And Derek and Christian, they didn't take 2 seconds, because, okay, so let's go with what Fernando just said. I don't believe they called 100 Big Brother players. But let's say they call 50 just for shits and giggles. Do you know how disrespectful it is for Christian and Derek Frazier to be sitting here doing all that shit in front of other alumni? Because you do know other alumni that's been sitting around longer than y'all niggas, that's been a part of this shit longer than y'all niggas, was waiting to get a phone call too and didn't. And they didn't come out and start crying like bitches and hoes either. Well, that's how I feel as a black man with the black people. I know exactly what you mean, Fernando. I know exactly what you mean. Nah, but they always say that though, Fernando. They did the same thing with BB20 when they would, bro. This fucking cookout going on, the challenge shit. This is it coming out of beta. They've been doing this shit since 20. You know, how many motherfuckers from 20 went on the challenge? Damn near everybody. The challenge is the minor leagues. It's like that's where you go after Big Brother. It's like, how can a regular person even apply for the challenge? I ain't seen them say nothing about applying. I did hear that Big Brother 24 casting is officially over. I just don't think that Derek Frazier and Christian should let other motherfucking alumni see them whining and crying like that. What up, Rico? And so that's what I'm saying, Rico. So that in itself makes me personally, that makes me not want to watch the challenge. If every time I'm gonna watch it, I gotta watch washed niggas from other shows, that's not enticing to me. What up, ML? What's up, Rhonda? Man, 23 is one of the worst seasons I ever watched, and it's not even close for me. There was no back and forth, there was no cliffhanger, nothing in the season was ever in doubt from like the moment they got together. Nothing in that shit was ever in doubt. Nobody, you knew all 6 of them were gonna get to you knew it. There was nothing. I guess if you just like, if somebody like watching Big Brother for like a result and you wanted just to see your team win front to back, cool. But if that's the only way that shit was enjoyable. The only motherfucker that ruffled feathers was Tiffany, and then people would literally lie about that. They're like, man, Tiffany did this. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. And she won 2 HOHs in a row. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. Because the other thing is, you can binge watch the seasons all day, but here's one part that people always leave out when they're binge watching seasons. Unless you got access to some feeds footage, you're only getting what CBS wanted you to see from that season. Thank you, Bubba. Like, that shit. I mean, that shit was, at no point did you think the cookout was ever, bro, the cookout has to be in danger for it to be a good season like that. I mean, the season was so much of a railroad. Every time Xavier was on the block, never once. I was the only person like, hey man, if y'all got Xavier on the block, why don't y'all just get him out, seeing as though he's the toughest person in the house? I was the only person saying that. Every week, it seemed like every week this motherfucker was going on the block, volunteering, going up as a motherfucking thing. And that wasn't a diss either, Rhonda, just for the record. But I'm just saying, like, because I be forgetting that shit sometimes when I'll be watching some episodes of shit and then I'll stop and think, be like, but hold on, nigga. Nah, I remember vividly on the feeds, XYZ happened, so y'all edited this funny. The Cookout was the first time in history. Shout out to Artel. I got unrivaled coverage, doing unrivaled research because we got a motherfucking unrivaled squad. Shout out to Artel. We were watching the motherfucking episode, live watching, and Artel was at the crib and he was like, did anybody see that Cookout commercial? Like, you find out that right when they were showing the Cookout talking, right when it ended, they went to a fucking Target commercial talking about black people at the Cookout. CBS was literally balling off these niggas and they didn't even know it. So that shit like that had it tainted for me from jump. CBS was financially invested to make sure that them niggas went to the end like that. That can't be one of the best seasons of all time for me. I showed it on the show, LB. And yeah, shout out to R-Town. R-Town caught that shit at the crib. Because then they did another one with, what was the brand they did after that? They did another ad campaign with a brand after that. That's why, if you ever notice, since the Cookout been out of the house, that's why they're not allowed to call themselves the Cookout. CBS owns that. Ozza have her cooking chop shit and have all they motherfucking names on it and shit, but won't call them the Cookout. The CBS was making money off them being the Cookout while they were in the motherfucking house. Well, I mean, but that's different, LB. That can be, that's part of contractual obligations and shit like that. You know, they won't call for that, you know, maybe a couple years. However, I think they'll probably be under contract like that type of shit, like 2 years or something, right? But we talking about you doing an ad campaign with another major corporation while these niggas is playing the game. And these niggas have no clue. They signed their name in that paper. They ain't read that CBS could do this because they were just ready to go in the house. Motherfuckers read the paper. The motherfuckers, these niggas in the house playing the game. CBS, so CBS was literally financially, and while this ad campaign was going on, confirmed CBS edited out a whole fucking fight because they got lucky. The fight happened during the time where the fees would have been down anyway, and then when they could have showed us in the show, they did it. LB, I did 1,000 videos, yo. That's the best answer I can give you. I've done like 1,000 videos, yo. Actually, I've done over 1,100. It was a Target commercial. The Cookout one when they was in the motherfucker backyard was a Target commercial. We searched deep for that and found that motherfucker. I'm sure I got it in the vault. I'm sure I mean, but obviously I'm not sitting on a computer. But that shit was crazy. I couldn't believe it. First of all, the most unbelievable part was the niggas grilling asparagus. I'm like, man, niggas is not grilling asparagus in no fucking Cookout, nigga. Y'all niggas, I promise. Everything I love, they had these black people grilling asparagus, nigga. And I was like, man, stop the motherfucking cap, nigga. Stop playing with me. You know black people grilling asparagus at the Cookout. As soon as I saw that shit, I said it then, but nobody ever listens to us. So that's why we don't do the shit for validation. We just do it, and then we end up being like, hey, we told y'all back then. And if it's ever a situation where it's like deep, I will go find it easily. Just like they was getting pimped from day one, so they were never in trouble. CBS had them protected. That's why Tiffany went home first for one reason. She kept trying to fuck with the plan. As much as Tiffany kept making it seem like she was about the master plan, bro, she literally 1 week tried to keep Derek Zhao from going home. She tried to keep Christian from going home. She didn't want Claire to go home that week. And I guarantee CBS probably set up that throw to HOH to Ozza plan. And not like they got them all in the room and told them, like, they just dimed it to a person or two. It's all about how you ask a question and the motherfuckers around with it. Yeah. They saw that she was the rotten apple of the bunch. Remember, in that veto, anybody had to win that veto except Alyssa for Tiffany to not have to put up Claire. Anybody, if anybody would have won that veto besides Alyssa, she wouldn't have had to put up Claire. Who won the veto? Alyssa. I mean, but Alyssa and X knew they were on a Paramount commercial. You see the difference? Alyssa and X, they were there at the filming, which I saw when they were in the hot tub. They were there. Nigga, they not there at this Target shit where it's like, it showed Tiffany and them talking about the cookout, and then or it showed Tiffany in the diary room talking about the cookout. Then it went to a commercial of black people at a cookout. And calling it, ready for the cookout? That's what they said. With some black people, all black people at a cookout. Poetic Justice, aka PIFE. I can't just say it because I don't like Tiffany, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and just call that instant karma on Tiffany because I don't like Tiffany. No, production, bro. What did she lose? What did Alyssa win? Wasn't it micro cocktails? Little ass Alyssa's dainty hands. Remember, X said that was his hardest comp. I asked Xavier what his hardest comp was. His hardest comp was the one that Alyssa had to fucking win. They made the room hot as shit to make that shit harder for niggas with big hands, big niggas sweat. Because I guarantee Alyssa wasn't sweating, dripping like Xavier was or Derek. Get the fuck out of here. They can't guarantee the wins, but they can slam them. What is our favorite example of this? Caitlyn. They wanted Caitlyn to win that competition so bad. They gave this bitch the easiest kindergarten dentist puzzle of all time, and the bitch blew it. They gave this bitch 2 minutes to take a puzzle apart, move it 2 feet, and put it back together. They gave this bitch 2 minutes. And the bitch couldn't figure out to just pull the legs out a little bit. Idiot. You telling me CBS wanted Caitlyn to lose? You telling me that A, they either wanted her to lose it, or B, that was just what they thought was a fair. First of all, Caitlyn getting that chance to even do that puzzle was bullshit. When have you ever heard of a motherfucker getting a power, and then when their power expires, it just automatically goes to the person that got evicted? When the fuck have you ever heard that? Just so the way that Caitlyn even got up there to get to do the fucking puzzle was bullshit in the first place. So I at least give production that I mean, in a pinch, they will push Helen off the motherfucker shit. In a pinch. But for the most part, they are just slanted heavily in a certain way. And I mean, like, bro, when I saw that Todd won, I was like, how did Todd win? Bro, when they showed it was a nasty taste contest, I was like, y'all ain't heard this motherfucker on, bro, all on the feeds. He just talking about nasty ass gourmet shit that he eat. Or have eaten, rather. So I knew, and Xavier is who Big Brother like. I'm telling you, CBS is extremely disappointed in the fan base for not embracing Xavier more. But see, that's how goofy we can be sometimes. We've been wanting somebody to win, and then we finally get somebody to win, and it's somebody like Xavier. Would you rather have been Swaggy won first or Xavier won first? Like these type of shits ain't even hard. Xavier is just Xavier is what they thought David was gonna be. David Alexander. This is what they thought Lord David Alexander was gonna be. What would I tell a POC ready to be on Big Brother 24? Play to win the fucking game. Don't be in there playing for Twitter. Don't be in there playing. Nigga, play for your mama. Whatever happened to that? What the fuck ever happened to that? What happened to playing for your block? What happened to playing for your grandma? Niggas literally be in there playing for Twitter. As if Twitter's a real person or entity. That shit ain't real. None of that shit real, nigga. The realest shit on Twitter is them showing you what happened in real life. That's the realest shit on Twitter, is seeing what actually happened in real life. Everything else on their fake. The real shit on Twitter always leads you off of Twitter. It's going to lead you to a video off of Twitter, a news report off of Twitter. Twitter is just a fucking nothing. It's a big ass nothing place that leeches off of everything else and then makes themselves feel important, even though Twitter is just the laziest level of fucking reporting ever. That's why them niggas on Twitter will sit here and tell you exactly how I am, and they've never, what I just say, 1,100 something videos, they've never watched a whole video from me. Not once. Yeah, what about playing for your kids, your wife, your husband? Ain't that enough? Fuck this cookout shit. Fuck them niggas. I don't know her. And look at, and Derek, okay, so look at the cookout post-show. Why would I tell any motherfucker to go in there and make sure? Now, if it makes sense and it's going in a certain way, yeah. I'm not going to tell you, whatever you do, don't team up with the black people. No, you got to play Big Brother. Shit got to make sense regardless of what color anybody is. So when you go in there going, man, I'm comfortable with him and blah, blah, blah. Tiffany tried to fuck over the cookout several times, nigga. And then in the end, she's the hero. Why would I ever tell anybody to go team up and do that shit? Especially another black man. I would never tell a black heroes, bro, do not team up with no gay people or no black women, because they're going to take all, if you team up with a gay black man and black women, they're going to take all the fucking credit if you win. How do I know this to be true? Go watch Big Brother 23, nigga. John is not lying when the biggest nemesis is the hero to a lot of people. The two heroes that started the shit, they go on to win 1 and 2. That's why Derek would have had a better shot at him saying that him and Xavier were the best alliance of all time. But he too scary. He afraid of Tiffany and her friend fans. He afraid of Hannah and her fans. And this ain't no shot on him. I just don't understand why he would be cool with them like that. But I mean, that ain't none of my business at all. I just be wondering, because I'm like, bro, they don't even respect you. They don't. Not even a little bit. I know they don't respect me. Which is why I tell them kick rocks. I don't need them. Y'all be doing too much. Look at what happened to Xavier and Derek. At least they get to say they won. You feel me? So if that's all you're going to get to say in the end, that should just be what you go for. Get the money, take care of your people, take care of as many people as possible. People tell you $750,000 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to take care of a lot of people. You can take care of a lot of people. Pay it forward, see what comes up. We'll see what happens. Go from there. We're done. You know what I mean? Be greedy. But you better go in there and play for yourself and your people, because that's what they all doing. In the end, how much did they give to the black community in the end? How much time or money did they give in the end? Name it. And like I said, they don't owe black people anything except when you go inside of a place and you literally use the black experience, everything about being black, and putting all that blackness on your own shoulders and to get personal wealth for yourself. And then once you do it, man, you turn your back on everybody. I mean, Derek Frazier would have had way more people on his side had he been doing some real fucking charity after the shit. Why do you think people was riding so hard for Dolph? Because even though Dolph was doing whatever the fuck he was doing, he was at least taking care of some people. Love you too, girl. I mean, if you, and my whole thing is like, that's not why you give to charity and shit. But a natural effect of charity is a natural effect of charity. I mean, you have your natural effect of doing crime, even if it is short-term lived, but that is a natural effect. People not gonna let you come or let others come for somebody that looks out for a bunch of people. Especially on bullshit. It's one thing if you actually did some shit, but if it's bullshit, man, motherfuckers is not going for that. That's why it's hard to get at me. It is. I ain't no grandstand. I don't need all the credit. I don't need any of the credit. The respect and the credit that I even request is in the name of LNC. Me as a person, bruh, As long as April will chill with me, bro, y'all ain't got nothing for me. As long as my kids will chill with me, y'all ain't got nothing for me. As long as I go sit in there and watch TV with my wife, y'all ain't got nothing for me, bro. Y'all losers. And y'all don't have to be. This ain't no competition. This ain't no competition to prove who can be the biggest winner. I just be like, if ever there was a time where I could have just been on the most hater shit, don't you think it would have been while I was in the car? If ever there was a time where a motherfucker wanted to be hating on any and everybody, but I used that time to grow closer with God, and it expanded. I did the most charity on a consistent basis. I'm talking about on a consistent basis. To embrace it. Because I embraced the fact that, bro, don't you know I was the richest homeless nigga in the world? My phone never got cut off. I'm in a car. You know, that's millionaire. That's millionaire status. The homeless motherfuckers off rip just being in a whip. No matter what the whip, if the motherfucker whip can move, nigga, you a millionaire out in them streets. Just that type of shit. Even at the very bottom, you start to get an appreciation, understand that, man, you always doing better than somebody. You can always help somebody out, no matter how supposedly bad shit is for you and whatnot. But see, it don't work if you have to be told, hey, man. See, by the time I tell you that, hey, man, you could have had these motherfuckers if you did charity, blah, blah, blah. I understand it's too late. You can't go do that shit now. It was just, I just felt like it was a wasted opportunity. I mean, just look at the race relations inside the Big Brother community itself that they could have helped navigate. And able to afford gas to get around the country. My God, Mike, if we even start dipping into I'm not just homeless in one city, that's a whole nother thing in itself. That's how blessed I was. Even in my worst state. In my worst state. Understand, I was blessed in my worst state. Don't want to go back there. The quickest way for them to get to that level of fame that they want is work. The catch-22 is the one thing they don't want to do is work. Ain't that some shit? That would be a crazy movie, Mike. Been through some shit that you wouldn't believe. Somebody said how I feel about Hannah. She's Hannah. And during that time, bro, I learned to not worry about that money, bro. And I've made the most money doing this shit I've made. We getting ready to make the most money we made as a squad. Like, you know, that's why we as a team always laugh when, like, bro, everybody see the plan. Everybody know how I operate. I know it'd be people that's like, I'm glad that they happy that don't nobody believe in this shit yet. Because the people that have believed in it, like, way when it was in the dark corner, nigga. But motherfuckers knew it was like, this shit, yeah, that's a ton of work, but it makes sense. He willing to do this shit every day. He really just want us to show up as the baseline. And then what do you know? That's why I'm like, bro, if like Taryn and them really knew how LNC worked, bro, they would want to start their own LNC. If people would want that shit. But the whole thing about it is ain't no faking in it. And that's where it always falls apart for all of them. You know, there's members of LNC that, like, I won't even say by name, but like some of the Derek antics, I know really fucked them up, man, because it's just weird to see motherfuckers shun places like where they're accepted. Be trying to like sit with the cool kids and shit. That shit's always been weird to me. I just don't do this shit for play. And one thing God told me when I was in the car was just keep working and be alright. Next thing you know, I'm homeless in the car, but get out of the car for a couple days being an Airbnb before we do what? Interview fucking Frenchie. The fuck? That's crazy to me. When I sit and hear motherfuckers make fun of me with talk about being able to interview Frenchie over his fucking house like that, I'm like, you know you on some hater shit. You know that was some cold shit. You know you on some hater shit. I gotta get 4 times her shirt out of the car. I gotta do that when I go back over there. I gotta remember that. That's on. When I heard this shit, I was like, certain shit I can't get mad at. Like when motherfucker calls me Keenan, I'm like, Chrissy said, what does that mean? I said, y'all should hear how I tell certain shit. I'll be laying on the couch if I want to go off or something, maybe niche or something. That motherfucker shit came, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm Keenan now. Who said that? He's like, that's just how it is now. Like, it's not no thing. Don't nobody get all riled up. Ain't nobody getting their feelings. Nigga might be asking what's to eat after that. Like, I'm so about this work because I got a purpose and I got something that I gotta get done, and I'm going to get done. And I don't even know what all it is yet, but I know the bulk of it. But comes with that. The money comes with that shit. So I don't care about the money at all. Like for me to know that where I'm supposed to be going with the shit, the money is going to be with that sort of shit. So for me to ever worry about it, and I told my squad some big shit. I know them niggas thought I was crazy. The niggas think I'm crazy now. Nigga, I meant what I said. When I tell you I meant what I said. She retweeted my tweet and said this shit. She retweeted my tweet and said this shit. KS, when I saw this shit, I was like, what I said in my retweet, that was the first thing that popped in my mind. I had this look on my face and everything. Everybody know right now, I'm clearly not in full Big Brother mode. Like, all the way with the, presentation wise. All I could think when you said, I was just like, man, why are you pretending to want smoke with me? Man, that's right. Christy said, what does that mean? I was like, man. I said, why are you pretending you won't smoke with me? Knowing that, like, but that's when they do shit like that, right? That's when I know they trying to get some type of. I think they think that like when you say shit like that, I'm supposed to fly off the handle. Bitch, you gonna call me Ken? Ah! She sent a message in like, who is Ken? Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live, from all that. All that came out when I was like fucking 12, bitch. I'm like, what the, like, nigga, like, I couldn't believe that shit. That shit, I was just like, this how I just be like, bro. It literally, LB, I'm like, I don't even look nothing like this nigga. Like, that's the best part. The best part is I don't look shit like you. I don't look shit like you. But my thing is, I've already made this person literally go on Twitter crying. So I'm like, no, not Keenan Ivory Wayans, Kenan Thompson. No, I couldn't even be a Wayans brother. I couldn't even be the head Wayans brother. I'm Kenan Thompson, nigga. Keenan and Kel, I'm Keenan. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? Hey, that's what I said, Mike. That's what I said. I said, bro, that's low-key racist. You can't just pick out any fat black nigga and be like, that's Shay, nigga, that's racist. Nigga, I don't look like every fat black nigga don't look the same. Nigga, that nigga bigger than me. Nigga, you know how much weight I done lost with your hating ass. Y'all niggas be low-key hating, bro. She said get some thin. Yeah, I ain't get no pencil slide, bro. I'm cool. You white, you Ben Affleck. You white, you Ben Affleck, nigga. No cap. I'm like, that's why I can't even get mad. And then here's my reaction. Let's say it was something good. Yeah, Marcus is Kel. I'm Keenan, Marcus is Kel, nigga. Like, cause here's what would have happened. Let's say it was some good joke or something. Then I'd have been like, it's on. I'd have just been roasting. I wouldn't have got mad. Because first of all, when you get roasted and it's a good roast, the last thing you can do is get mad. That's gonna make everybody laugh at you. Once everybody see you get mad, and then your only comeback, your mama, bitch. Oh, that nigga mad. And you ain't gonna beat up everybody. That's what it's gonna come down to. Are you gonna beat up everybody? The answer is no. But then when you say some shit that corny wrong, I have to stop and think, like, why would you say that to me? You know you don't want it with me. Spoiler King deleted his whole account over that shit. I'm sure he'll be back at some point. But I'm just like, y'all kill me with that shit. Because, bro, I'm like, stop playing with me. I'll expose y'all for real. They don't realize that I let them walk around. They act like that they're so hidden. Like, bro, they don't realize that with Spoiler King, Spoiler Girl, right? It's easier for me to just hit up CBS and get CBS to shut their ass down. And not because I'm going to hit CBS and go, hey, my nigga, shut them down. No, I'm going to hit CBS and go, did you know that these people are saying this and claiming to be this? And then CBS is going to go, what? Hey, nigga, shut that shit down. That's easier for me to do than be trying to expose who Spoiler Girl and dox you and all this. Bro, I'm not interested in doxing nobody. But you niggas gonna stop lying around here? Because CBS ain't gonna dox you either. They just gonna tell you to shut the fuck up about they shit. There's rules. Ray, they don't understand that there's rules of engagement. There's rules of engagement. And they don't understand that I abide by the rules of engagement to a T. This is why I don't get in trouble. Is because to a T. he replied to Cash saying he not spoiler girl bait. Nah, y'all all the same, nigga. But Cash, you ain't stupid. You see this shit. You see this shit clear as day now. Like if ever you want a Cash to not believe that, that's what the case is. That shouldn't have been your reaction. Mike, I was called Heavy D as well, bro. They petty as hell, bro. And if you spreading the wrong shit and saying you doing it in their name, that's why I be trying to teach them. I'm like, there's rules of engagement to this shit. I got you, AP. There's rules of engagement to this shit. CBS can't tell me how to run my YouTube channel and exactly what to say without paying me, and they don't want to tell me to not cover their show, because if I'm not covering their show, I could be covering another show. I could take all my fans and go cover another show, which they wouldn't want. I'm not harming their product. I never claim to speak for them. I'm allowed to have my opinions. Whenever I do deal with them in a professional setting with their talent, they never have to worry about me asking shit I shouldn't ask, pressing for this and that, that. Rules of engagement. You bitches don't work for CBS. You whores don't own no motherfucking channels, and you bitches don't run shit around here. So y'all get treated differently. I'm telling you this. Whenever you're a person and your Twitter account has 5-figure followers and you don't even follow 100 people or 200 people, that lets me know a lot about you and what you on that app for. That lets me know a lot about you. When I see somebody that's got like 10,000 followers and following maybe 9 to 11,000, I think that if nothing else, this person ain't vouching for all of these people they follow, but if nothing else, they showed love to pretty much everybody that followed them. Do you know how tiny of a gesture it is to follow somebody back? It don't bring your account value down. It doesn't take away from your follows. It's actually one of the fastest ways to increase your follows is to go follow a bunch of people and keep following them. But you'll see people, spoiler girl. Let's see what spoiler girl got. And this tells you all you need to know about spoiler girl. Spoiler girl has 12,000 followers and following 56 people. That's all you need to know about a motherfucker. I promise you. That's a quick rule of thumb for you, especially motherfuckers. It has to be a person. If it's a corporation or a business or something, that's one thing. But if it's a person, if they got 5 figures and up and ain't even got triple digit and they not even following triple digit people, that lets you know what they on that app for the whole time. And it's just to get validation and attention. That's it. Spoiler girls sit around and thinking of shit to say to garner tweets or garner likes. Look at this is spoiler girl's pinned tweet. That's her pinned tweet. Do you like me? 488 people voted, with 76% saying yes. Just, what the fuck? Oh my lord. Now Spoiler Girl's gone to do this shit. Since I have some Sony connections, I hear the plan is for a big tail or a big tail Abigail to remain dead. If they bring her back, it would be a new head writer. Chad is getting a new love interest. Days, neither Kate or Marcy will commit to the role. I caught up with Days. Katie did great, but why did they not wait for MR to film those scenes? Now this bitch got Days of Our Lives spoilers. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. This bitch is Days of Our Lives blood. Let me see what the last Big Brother spoiler was. Let's see if I can debunk it instantly. Has DX lost a lot of fans? I see a lot of dislike online. How do you feel about DX as of today? You've seen a lot of dislike online for DX where? Just be saying shit. Unconfirmed. Just say it. Things Spoiler Girl has already spoiled already. July 6th premiere. What? Live audience, live premiere, casting rejected married people in their 20s. How the fuck can we confirm that casting rejected married people? How the fuck can you confirm this, nigga? That's not even something you can confirm. How the fuck can you confirm that? Losing my fucking mind, bro. You can't confirm no shit like that. You can't say because there's nobody on the show married in their 20s, it's because casting reject. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my goodness. Just because they say it was, bro, okay. Jesus, I ain't even doing this. House renovations have been underway since early June. If I hear what the theme is, I will let you know. How do you not know what the theme is? How do you know all this casting shit, but you don't know what the theme is? How are you in meetings more important than the theme? Remember, you know that they fighting about conservatives and shit, but you don't know what the theme is. Bullshit. Yep, knew it. Just had to make sure. Just like this one, I have some BB24 news. The cast and house photos will be revealed the same week. As usual, the cast release date is currently being planned for June 29th. So the house photos will be June 27th on a Monday, 28th on a Tuesday, 30th on a Thursday, and not a Friday. Bitch, this is about what it is every week or every year. Y'all that have been here know that certain things that I tell y'all are gonna happen, I tell y'all it's because this is how it normally happens. Realize this is like me doing that and not telling you that I know that this is how they normally do it, and just making it seem like I actually have a plug. I got a plug inside, and that's how I know. It ain't the fact that I can go look back the last 3 years and see that's basically how it's always. 1 week before the show comes on, they slow drip everything. They even used to do a diary room interview and shit with each of the house guests before going in, before they actually went to the house. So understand that's what I could be doing. So shit where I'm like, yeah, well, production normally does blah 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 blah. This is me going, nah. I talked to my homie in production, and he said it's basically gonna go down X, Y, Z. I told you, one of Spoiler Girl's most famous tricks is be spoiling shit you can never confirm is true. Told you they weren't casting, they were rejecting married people in their 20s. Bro, how many married people? Bro, there's not that many married people in their 20s anymore. Y'all be telling y'all kids it's too young. They need to get married in their 20s so they can have it all figured out by 40 and then live cool. Yep, exactly. Shit like that. But they should bring back, I like when they was in that diary room with Ross. Like, I'm supposed to believe Spoiler Girl works for CBS tweeting shit like, LOL, thinking some new casting director would fight Allison Grodner. You out here talking reckless about Allison Grodner and you work for CBS? Yeah, okay. Pretty sure Hannah and DX aren't friends anymore because Hannah hyped up everyone from her cast on the challenge CBS except DX. Okay, let's stop right there before I read you what Spoiler Girl wrote in reply to that. You see how they told you this shit was about the cookout. Now, cookout members are shouting out other cookout members, and people are now mad that they're not shouting out non-cookout members. This is why I told you niggas don't do this shit. This is where I'm with Tiffany, Derek, Hannah. I'm with all that 100%. Nah, nigga, y'all said we the cookout, and it's the cookout or bust, and y'all niggas said y'all understood. We get it. We understand. We'll sit back and shut the fuck up. Derek Zhao ain't in the cookout, so they don't owe that nigga shit. Remember? You understand, remember? You understand. So all these white people that keep coming out saying shit like this, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Them niggas don't owe y'all shit, remember? You understand. Don't fucking touch me! Get your fucking hands off me, niggers. You put your fucking hands on me, I'm calling security. Put your black paws all over my Caucasian skin. We're not going for that. I want to speak to a manager immediately if any one of you niggers touch me. I will hug you on finale night because I understand. Don't fucking touch me. This is it right here, LB. This is it. Now cookout, now whenever the cookout shout anybody out from 23, they better put Derek Zhao in there. When did this rule pop up? When did this, y'all ain't said this about nobody else. No, why the cookout gotta be hyping up Derek Zhao? Obviously they don't fuck with him, and why not? What did he do? Why are y'all assuming that the cookout did something to him? Is that April begging to get in here? Here I come, baby. I just find this shit weird. The Cookout gotta be shouting out Derek Shaw now. When did this rule start? And why is it started? Bro, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, Mike. Them niggas better be shouting out this Asian, stop Asian hate. We'll get to Juneteenth in a minute, nigga. We need to stop Asian hate first. Bitch, I'm not saying you got porcelain skin, nigga. That sounds like you trying to rule over me, telling me to say you got porcelain skin, nigga. That's racist. That sounds like slave master talk, nigga. No, you say I have the skin made of porcelain, nigga. You don't put that whip away and shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't know who you think you talking to. This nigga said we prefer porcelain, nigga. Oh, baby doll face ass. This nigga said porcelain. WPS. Now they gotta shout out Derek Shaw. And then, spoiler girl, I told you months ago they had a bunch of fake friendships postseason. It wasn't fake friendships. All of them niggas went over Todrick's house clout chasing. Nobody, look, nigga, nigga. There's two reasons. There's two reasons that motherfucking, I have a problem with it. Like, nigga, they was over Todrick's house. Todrick did not want Derek Shaw over there except to fuck. Other than that, it was about the Cookout being over there. As a matter of fact, Derek Shaw didn't even stay that long like that. Derek Shaw Whitney was trying to get some of that clout chasing. Why would y'all, first of all, Derek and Hannah stopped being friends like after like week 4, week 5. It looked like they was gonna be going together. Then Hannah hooked up with Tiffany in the Cookout and she didn't look back, nigga. She didn't look back. And remember what I just said. Hannah and DX was like, bro, if you watch the season, Hannah and DX was going together, nigga. Until Hannah got invited to the Cookout, they went together, nigga. Stop playing. What has this nigga been saying to her since he been out of the house? What did he say to her before she found out that he go with Claire? I've heard nobody mention this. I've heard nobody mention, I wonder what Hannah thinks about this nigga being with Claire. Nobody said this shit. And Mike, you know like I know, that wouldn't matter to Hannah. If she felt some type of way about it, she gonna feel some type of way about it, right or wrong. Because remember, there are some girls that do shit where it's like she didn't want that nigga, but she sure shit didn't want to lose that nigga to Claire. Remember, that's Tony Hawk. She lost the most popular, that's how silly she was too. She would have been on Amazing Race. That was supposed to be her. So you think that Hannah's gonna take full responsibility and be fully accountable and be like, yeah, I really messed up with DX. I should have just stayed there. Maybe I could have been on Amazing Race. No. She'll fall out with him first. She'll blame him for some shit first. I'm just saying it's possible. I don't know what it is. But I'm like, I can't sit here and be like, I'm surprised that Hannah and DX ain't friends no more. Let's say he ain't even said nothing to her. She could just feel like him fucking with Claire after trying to fuck with her. She could just feel like that's just him trying to take a shot at her, even if he ain't. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm saying just when you take that one prong, it's several different possibilities. So to sit here and be like, I can't believe Derek and Hannah aren't talking no more. Well, nigga, it was like they went together, and then week 4, she stopped talking to that nigga basically. And then he got in the jury house. Remember, he could be mad at her too. He got in the jury. Remember, everybody expected all these motherfuckers to be cool with that shit. And I was the one that told everybody, all of these non-black people are not going to be cool with y'all niggas lying to them all season long, pretending to be their friends when you knew you was voting them out the whole time because they weren't black. Yeah, they can't necessarily say that shit to your face, but that don't mean they have to fuck with you either. He could feel some type of way with Hannah about that. Any non-black person that don't fuck with a member of the Cookout, you can't say it's a surprise, or vice versa. You don't know what talks niggas have had behind the scenes, and you don't know what niggas have really said to each other. That Cookout shit was some divisive shit they pulled. That was not no shit. That shit was not about getting equality for black people. That shit was about black people ruling over white people for once. So some people will feel some type. So for every person that's happy about it, understand. 90% of this shit is white people, bro. Remember this. 90% of this shit is white people. And that's not saying the other 90% all hated the Cookout, but all 90% didn't love it, bro. And they didn't have to be racist to not like it either. The ones that didn't like it, so let's say 50% of that 90%. Let's say 50% of them don't like it. Well, 100% of that 50% aren't racist, just so you know. And it will probably shock you to know the percentage of them that are actually flat out just racist. It'll be lower. Oh, it will hurt your heart how low it would actually be. Because y'all went so overtly the other way. Think about this shit if you Derek Zhao, Christian, Whitney, Sarah Beth, Travis, Brent, Frenchie, all of these people that aren't black, right? Going through this Cookout shit. They may not ever get on this fucking show again. None of the original victims of the Cookout, they ain't been getting on nowhere because they didn't get enough TV time to get any type of fan base to matter. Once in a lifetime chance. I got one chance to go on Big Brother, and I got fucked in the name of some random black people pretending that they so pro-black in order for them to win this same money. You think none of these non-black people feel some type of way to sit here and watch how the Cookout ain't, bro, they ain't did shit for black people. And then if any of them white people come out and be like, man, they played the fuck out of us, bro. They pretended to be doing all this shit in the name of black people. Then they got out of the house. They ain't do shit for black people ever. Motherfucker will call them racist, even though it's the truth. So now my once in a lifetime opportunity has, bro, I can't do shit. I just gotta sit around and praise the Cookout the whole time, even though this shit was some bullshit. And then I'm sitting here as this white person. They're like, now you know what it feels like. It's like, nigga, but I didn't benefit from any of that so-called racist shit that happened to y'all. And it didn't even happen to you. None of the racist shit that y'all claiming to be victim of happened to you. And we didn't do none of the racist shit to y'all. So why would we put us in this fight? That the way we could end that racist shit is we not insert ourselves in that fight at all and just play Big Brother. But you got black people in here, man, all these seasons, blah, blah, blah. Then you talk to them and you realize they've seen kind of the last 3 or 4 seasons. They sit here and tell you how it's been racist for black people since the beginning. Then you really talk to them, and first of all, their favorite player is Derek, which I'm like, how are you saying all of this, how detrimental this game has been towards black people and shit, and then your favorite player is white? And that shit's always weird to me. I'm not saying that you, as a black person, you have to like somebody black. I'm just saying that shouldn't the person you like be black if you're claiming that the whole game has been racist towards black people? Shouldn't you like somebody black that you could point to and go, yeah, that nigga would have won if he wasn't cheated by them racist white people? That would make sense to me. But that's never what it is. I was waiting for the cookout in that house to mention one real racist thing that happened, because I did a stream where I named all the racist shit that happened to black people. Season 1 all the way current. Season 1 all the way current. I was naming all the racist shit that happened. These niggas never named a single racist thing that happened. They just kept generalized. Yup, Big Brother's been racist forever. I can't believe this show that's 90%, the audience is 90% white people. I can't believe that they would have their cast be 90% white. And then now they play like civil rights leaders to white people that sat here and watched it was fake. So now, if a real nigga get in there on some real civil rights shit, you'll have a scenario where some white people ain't even gonna take it seriously based on how y'all niggas acted. We could have a possible conflict over some shit like that. Hannah's Beyonce. That's how serious they took that shit. That's how serious they took that shit. Hannah was calling herself, when they asked her what civil rights leader picked, this bitch said she was Beyonce. You can't make that up. They shouted out Queen Day, and then they try to act like, oh, they literally said they was gonna beat up a motherfucker for Davon. And Davon still called Xavier crusty, nigga. I said, nigga, Davon is a motherfucking savage, nigga. This is why I be telling niggas, don't be kissing girl like Davon ass, man. Tell her to shut the fuck up. She low-key like that shit. She low-key like that shit. A lot of times them girls be wanting a dude to stand up to them when they do that goofy ass shit. Y'all niggas is just hoes and pussy. Oh, no Queen Day, blah, blah, blah. Nah, shut up. Don't want to hear that shit. You wrong. Sit down. Because for every bad thing that Davon's ever heard me say, you know what Davon's also always heard me say? How fine she is. She don't even hear me say it in a way that, why does she have to look this fine and act like this? But she don't hear that part. She hear me say she fine though. Davon, I salute. Davon, bro, she tough. I'll give Davon, she tough. All the shit that I've had to say about Davon over the years, Davon still ain't blocked me, never will. She respects, I will say this about Davon. She respects me as black media. She don't agree with what I say. She don't like what I say. She wish I would stop saying what I say. She wish I would simp the fuck out. But she won't block me as media. She won't. She always want to know what I report. Especially if I say something about her. I can respect that. We ain't got to see eye to eye. That's all I be asking for motherfuckers. Let me have my opinion. I'll let you have yours. I'm just gonna report on your opinion and then give my opinion on it. Davon, for better or worse, at least has enough respect for me as a black man on that level. I have to give her that. Because, and it's sad I have to give her that because there's so many that won't. Nigga, I had to block Herms to show him what time it was, bro. I had to block Herms just to prove a point of, bro, I'm not trying to be that type of person, but you gotta understand that you don't have no cards to play with me. This shit where you think that you can like kind of lean on me because you was on, they take this I was just on TV shit just to such a level. Do you know what comes with being on TV, being on Big Brother and not winning? You know what comes with it? Some cool stories. That's it. Maybe if you were popular enough, you can flip some sort of fame into it or boost your already career. But, I mean, Herm would have been a hell of a car salesman after that. If he'd have won. Like, and this ain't no diss, but I'm like, if you could win Big Brother, then go back to car sales, selling cars. You can show people that, hey, I'm a great car salesman. I sold my way all the way to the top. I mean, you can call yourself that after you win. But it's just like, you know, that's why this year with the whole talking to people approach, I ain't really trying to talk to no house guests under 30, bro. And you know what convinced me of this? Talking to Marty, bro. Talking to Marty convinced me that, bro, this is all just, we all just in this shit doing entertainment. Just like even Marty, the most disrespectful shit that was happening to him in the house, he was genuinely just like, man, I didn't give a shit like that because that's the game, man. This is what it is. It's supposed to get me to do this, blah, 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 blah. It was just like dealing with Marty was just a whole nother level of professionalism. He actually cared. He understood what it was. He already talking about going back to his life, going back to work, going back to his shit, being honored at his shit. Marty's getting honored at his shit. You see why he was winning Canada's vote. Because he actually had a life in Canada and had people that knew him outside of his shit. The rest of them, they don't even realize they chasing to at least get to where Marty's at. But they think that they worth more than where Marty's at while being behind him. Meanwhile, friendly as fuck, want to talk Big Brother, love Big Brother, the whole nine, bro. Ready to come back. I'm gonna try to get Marty in to come talk premiere because I know he's gonna be watching our shit. He better be. And this is Canada's favorite player, but he over 30. But Tiffany's a different over 30. Tiffany's over 30, still trying to compete with under 30 girls, trying to date all the under 30 men and all this shit, which to each his own. But that's a different mentality. But like even Derek has a level of ego to him that I didn't even expect from Derek. I really didn't. It surprised me. The level of ego that Xavier has surprised me. So when I look at them and see that shit, bruh. Remember, all that shit that Todrick did, the Cookout wasn't mad. When did the Cookout members publicly say some shit about Todrick? Negative. When he fucked up their shout out from doing the Cookout again, because if he would have did the final and it was gonna be all black people in the final, if he'd have got rid of motherfucking Misha Tate, it was gonna be all black people in the final, and Todrick would have ran away, won that motherfucker. Soon as he took Misha Tate and got rid of somebody black, all the like Tiffany, multiple Cookout members came out and denounced that nigga. And I'm like, All this fucked up shit this niggas did. But as soon as this nigga bruised y'all ego a little bit, cause y'all was ready to get y'all clout chase on from this nigga doing the Cookout 2. As soon as he fucked that shit up, then now y'all niggas are mad publicly. Like, bro, that type of shit, I just look at the type of shit, I'm like, man, y'all niggas are gross, bro. That shit gross to me. That shit may not mean nothing to you, but that shit rubbed me wrong. So I'm like, why now? Oh, I see why now. It's about you. You sat over Todrick's house waiting for this moment to get your clout on. But I don't know what Tiffany mad for. Todrick only did the shit that you kept trying to do. All of their egos are massive. Christian's ego surprised me. I'm like, Christian, you publicly crying about not getting on the challenge, bro? Put your ego on the shelf, nigga. Go look in the mirror and see what it was about you that they wouldn't select. And spoiler alert, part of it is this. Part of the reason they put y'all on the challenge is this bitch nature. This is bitch nature. This crybaby shit. And I know it may not feel like crybaby shit, and some people take that as an insult. That's not an insult. I'm just telling you what they are saying. They are the ones calling y'all crybabies, not me. Don't believe me? Then why didn't they cast you? Christian, why would they pick fucking Derek Zhao over you? I think most girls would say, you look better than Derek Zhao. You seem to be in better shape. You strong as shit and all this shit. But they still took Derek Zhao. Why? Because he's more popular than you. So why? You need to figure it out. Stop making excuses. I named multiple scenarios with Derek Frazier where he could either use weight loss and or his regular show. He chose neither. He chose nothing. He chose to have hiatus stints and all this other shit. You can't go on no hiatus in your first year when you trying to get on shit in the following season. I'll at least give Tiffany that. Tiffany refused to get out of relevancy of some sort. So at least she got casted on some other shit. Christian having an ego doesn't surprise me. Big enough to cry publicly about not getting selected for this show, yeah, it surprised me. Because remember, this is the nigga that he's modeled in shit before. Remember, I showed him in panties. He's modeled in shit before. So he knows this ain't the way to get future gigs. People don't want to fuck with you if they know that, well, our relationship's cool as long as I'm doing this, but the moment I feel I want to go in another direction, for whatever reason, you gonna be mad and publicly blast me. People don't want to deal with that. And your hair is better than DX, Christian. So what is it about you? It's your product being a product of a strong female. They called you a girly girl. Girls don't like that shit when they watch TV. I ain't gonna sit here and say girl don't want that shit in their relationship with guy extra sensitive like you, but when they watch it, bro, they would rather see a macho ass dude than a fucking punk like you. And dudes, it's not even close. A dude would way rather see a macho dude than a fucking dude that's like, bro, he got all the qualities. As far as most heterosexual men would look at Christian, like he got all the qualities of a gay dude while not being gay. He was Tiffany's daughter in the house, like no cap. Right. She did his hair, she did the cornrows. They told him he couldn't wear cornrows, nigga. That's how they was like, nigga, you not about to John B your way into the cookout. Take them fucking cornrows out, nigga. Right now, nigga. Not slick. Take them cornrows out. They told this nigga he couldn't wear cornrows. Which I thought was ridiculous, seeing as though this nigga's worn like 50 fucking hairstyles. Why was he not allowed to wear cornrows? I didn't get it. But he wasn't. I think some of these non-black people don't realize still that they were patsies. Claire, she don't realize, or maybe she does, because I ain't really heard much. But Claire was going to win America's Favorite Player until she fucked up on her exit. So her hooking up with DX like she did, because the hooking up with DX shit could have been some shit where CBS told her like, look, man, if you and Derek Jow go together, y'all can do Amazing Race. And then they start taking them pictures together and shit, and all of a sudden, oh, they're on Amazing Race, yeah. Ta-da. So she got that payback because Tiffany made her shit brutal. That's why they were mad at Tiffany. They were mad at Tiffany because, bro, why would you drop Claire on her head like that just so unnecessarily? Why would you rock the boat? We set it up so you didn't have to do shit but just glide to the next week, and you was going to get to play for HOH. You was going to have a chance to be the first HOH when the cookout was by themselves, and you fucked it up. Hell, you don't think they were patsies, LB? They put a bunch of non-white people in there, including a farmer that's trying to be a part of the NAACP, nigga. They put these niggas in there and then put them through sensitivity training, and then they got Cookout. Yeah, they were patsies. I think that's one of the main reasons they switched Christy out for Claire. Christy got switched out because they told her she had COVID. The moment she got home, she got tested. They was like, you don't have COVID. And then CBS was like, oh, she had a false positive. They ain't put her back in the house. They kept her out and put Claire in. And I think it's because Christy probably would have rocked the boat a little bit. And then when you see how Christy was all up under Todrick after the shit and being one of his dancers, I'm like, this is why they thought about casting you. Because you would have been, they thought you could have been a patsy, but they thought you probably had a little too much in you. Remember, them white people were getting in power, and somehow they would always not get out any black person because none of them, they went through sensitivity training. So none of them wanted to be the first person to get somebody black out. Cody on the winner's circle, Cody Caliafori, talked about how the sensitivity training made it hard for the white people to want to nominate somebody black first. He talked about it on his show. He talked about it when the shit they went through for All Stars. So this shit ain't like no conspiracy, nigga. It's nigga. Why would they put them through sensitivity training? They put a fucking warning up on the screen saying whatever these niggas say, they on their own. And we know what CBS record is. When niggas say some shit, they won't address it, and they'll let these niggas get out of the house and deal with it on their own. But last year was different. The trial shit was All Stars 2 with especially where they threw Kevin in, where all of a sudden they did a segment. Soon as this nigga put on the dress, then all of a sudden they gonna do a segment talking about something. Yeah, it was tough for me growing up being black and looking like, what the fuck? This nigga went to the fucking final 3 the first time around. They never mentioned this nigga was black. Nobody thought Kevin Campbell was black. Nobody. Big Brother All Stars 2 come around. This nigga turn around. He put on a dress. He and Nita Vito in a dress. And then all of a sudden he part black. I'm like, of course. As soon as the nigga put on the dress, he black. Exactly, Mike. Which is why I think she got pulled. And then they had Davon, David, and Bailey, and they was all trying to stick together, but Davon was the Tiffany of the group. Again, they found out that, again, twice they've tried that cookout level shit, and twice it's been a black chick being the mole. Tiffany knows she wrong looking at camera. I don't care what any of them say. If they had a chance to win the HOH, they would have. They all had the chance and they all could have beat you, and they chose not to. So what the fuck are you talking about? It's the delusion for me. This is what you get. And then they'll tell you that I'm hating. Tiffany or Davon thought David sold them out because there was a mole, and Davon couldn't figure out, well, how are they finding out all this information? It couldn't be Nicole, the white person I'm telling that literally fucked me over before. It couldn't be her. It has to be this black man. This nigga's like, I ain't said shit to nobody, nigga. Nicole told all this shit. Then she do a video dragging this nigga after the season. Don't say shit about Nicole. All the Nicole videos coming. Every time, Tammy. Every time. Projection's a motherfucker, ain't it? Good to see you, man. Pun intended. I mean, that shit's just crazy to me. That's why, you know why I learned so much about it? Is because, bro, I'm not trying to let CBS pimp me forever. I'm going to look at the contract. I'm not getting ready to sign over the rights of me for years and all. Yeah, right. I'm going to play the game, and I'm coming home and getting back to my life. I'm not going on the challenge. I ain't going on the Amazing Race. None of that shit. I can go back to work. Maybe I'll come back on the show again. That's the best I got for you. Oh yeah, we called their ass out. Oh yeah, the Nicole video coming. Yeah, okay. Bro, I aired her ass out. That's when Davon found out, oh, Shay be for real, for real. He be, oh yeah. Because better believe if it was David's fault, I would have got, and bro, I dug in David's ass, bro. David played terrible. This nigga he was too nervous to talk to Janelle by herself in the storage room, nigga. I couldn't even believe that shit. What? That's my thing though, is they chasing after shit and they don't even know how to get the shit they chasing after. And if they knew what they had to do to get the shit they really wanted, they probably wouldn't even do it. But if you tell them what they have to do to get what they really wanted, they ain't gonna believe you. Y'all sitting here motherfuckers talking about how Hollywood is the devil year after year after year after year after year. And motherfuckers still be wanting to be Hollywood famous. Motherfuckers could be making millions on YouTube, bro, and still gotta go get that Hollywood fame. And it'll ruin your life. Because the devil run that shit, bro. So understand, you never gonna get no good deal fucking with the devil. There's always gonna be, bro, think of the amount of dirty shit that happens in Hollywood. And do you ever hear some shit like Hollywood's under investigation? When if they ever put Hollywood under investigation? It'd be some shit like, from the casting couch all the way down, shit. from the Weinstein and all that shit, bro. You sit there, you got all of this shit, and they ain't never been like, we gonna put Hollywood, bro. They'll put the whole NBA under investigation, nigga. All the cities, including the ones in Toronto, nigga. They'll have a cross-border motherfucking investigation of the NBA, nigga. If they want to, but you ain't never heard this shit about Hollywood. Bro, you've heard all types of Hollywood scandals. You've never once heard them, we need to investigate Hollywood. That's the devil shit. And so is the government. They show y'all polls that say the senators be voting against 90% of what the motherfucking American people want, and y'all niggas still go vote. That's a church out moment for him. Like, so it don't matter who win, everybody gonna lose. So even if you're a conservative with conservative people in there, 90% of the shit you want, you ain't gonna get. And then they know they shit sucks, so then they'll let a Bernie motherfucker come up and tell you everything you want to hear, and then shaft him in the end and then take all his momentum. Ray, you know I thought about that a few times too. That's part of why I want to make sure I be trying to come on, because I don't even want that smoke. I promise you, because I've been trying to move and get organized. I still gotta go back over Bubba in them house and shit, and all my shit out of there. But I want to take a couple things like over there, and I'm trying to get ready for the season shit, but I've also been trying to rest and spend time with my family and shit. You know what I mean? It's a special time. You know what I mean? I can't front. But that be in the back of my mind, I'll be like, I gotta at least come on. So once everybody goes to sleep, I'll be like, I'll talk for an hour or two. Because I don't want people to even think that shit. I don't want people to think, oh man, shit, they got him. I don't want y'all to think they got me unless they got me. Oh, you hear about them stories all the time, Mike. Then they gassed Drew Barrymore up. She can't, so all the time she met all these great dudes, they gassed her up, and then she ends up hitting the wall, single, can't get a dude, and now they don't even want to put her, they don't even want her like that. You get to be a talk show host. You think she making money as a talk show host like she was when she was Drew Barrymore for real? This bitch, I've seen this bitch cry on the air more than once about not having a dude and wishing she was married and shit. And I feel sorry for her because that industry gasses you up to be on shit, bro. Jennifer Lopez remarried Ben Affleck. Cause then once you get in that shit, your profile and shit matters so much, you can't even be married to no regular chick. You can't be married to a regular dude. Almost every time you hear the motherfucker get divorced, and when they get with somebody else, it's gonna be somebody famous. That's why everybody's like, man, why they all dating the same people? Because there's only so many famous people. Meanwhile, you would think it would make all the sense in the world for you as the famous person. It shouldn't be that hard to find a regular dude or chick to do exactly what the fuck you be wanting from them. You would think it would be easier to get that from a quote-unquote normal person than somebody that's a quote-unquote colleague. Instead you finding a number one, like even if you a chick where it's like you don't want to go home and get in your feminine when you get home after all that shit with your dude, who maybe don't give a fuck about that Hollywood shit like that when you come home, which could be a great thing in a lot of ways. Not like don't care to the sense where you can't talk about work, but he ain't fanboying out. She ain't fangirling out. You get to, or like you would do, you just come home to be, you get to be that dude. Nope, they gotta get approved people because when they go to be on the carpet, they gotta be seen with this person. I'm like, crap. All of the violence that Hollywood depicts in the most goriest of ways and shit, but in movies that Will Smith has been in, I mean, how many motherfuckers have died across 3 Bad Boys movies? But he slaps Chris Rock at one of they shits. That's a bridge too far, nigga. Movie career over. You can depict all of the graphic, gory, murderous violence ever, nigga, but you bet not do no shit and break decorum at our event. Where are all these politicians and all these other people talk about how these are unfair practices, unfair employment practices for Will Smith? Why ain't they coming out for Will Smith? These are unfair employment practices that something like this would make it so he can't work independently, because it ain't like they hire. It's one thing that like they hire him. No, but they blackballed him to where he can't get hired somewhere else. Because that's Hollywood business, nigga. They do what they want. That's why it's in. They've even music has made a transition from that too. Because remember, music has always, and especially hip hop, always been under scrutiny for language and depiction of women and shit like that. But the movies are visual of that and worse. These songs be like 3 minutes long or some shit. These movies show this shit, but you always notice that movies are never under scrutiny for language and shit like songs are. Even with heavy metal, punk, all that shit. But not so much anymore. It was like what I was telling John, where it's like, if you got a YouTube channel and your YouTube channel has a music note, you can get away with saying way more shit than I can. I'll get my videos like flagged and shit. Meanwhile, Moneybagg Yo can put out a song where he's talking about killing all types of motherfuckers, selling dope, drugs, all this shit. But since he's a music artist, it's considered that. But I'm not considered a music artist, so it's considered in a different form. Sound fucked up, don't it? But that's what it is. So he's less likely to get his videos limited on his shit because he's a music artist. Me, man, I will. I mean, nigga can make certain fucking governmental references in songs, saying fuck the feds and all this shit, and motherfucking video wouldn't get limited because he's a music artist. How crazy is that shit? The game filthy, bro. The game filthy. That's why I ain't trying to use Big Brother to get into that game. I'm using Big Brother to continue my mission in life. They don't like it, but so what? It ain't up to them. I'm just saying, man. There's so many ways to win at this life that you ain't got to sell out to get there. And I think a lot of people think you do. But maybe y'all niggas can get on the Challenge USA too. Either way. Say goodnight to your boy. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Go watch some TV. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. Because I can just make me something. Oh, hold on, Ray. I got this nasty ass shit I'm about to start drinking. I'm gonna see if you've heard of this shit. Have you ever heard of this shit, Ray? It's organic and vegan. Separation is natural, so mix them, so shake things up. The ingredients are organic cucumber juice, organic celery juice, organic grapefruit juice, organic green chard juice, organic green leaf lettuce juice, organic lemon juice, organic kale juice, organic spinach juice, organic parsley juice, organic mint tea, purified water, organic mint peppermint tea, leaf, organic spearmint tea leaf, uber greens. Getting geared up. I know Lunchbox, but do you want the money or not? There's a difference between me and a lot of y'all, bro. I'm in the 1% of my brain. So I can make sure I get all my green vegetables every day. Cause I'm getting ready to, I'm home. And my cookware should be here the next day or so. So it's time, man. It's time. It's time. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a damn shame, Ray? It ain't that LB was wrong, but that's just how damn shame it is where somebody asks you, like, why are you drinking that? Not just literally looking at it and be like, yeah, I should start drinking that too. But it's a we have to be deprogrammed. It's tough. And it's a plastic bottle and plastic label to be recycled, of course. This isn't a juice cleanse though, Lunch. You're supposed to have a certain amount of green vegetables every day. And somebody but this is how I lost the bulk of the weight that I lost. Like when I was really going hard, when I was like cooking and shit, when I was at the crib, I'll eat like salads and stuff like that. I got it at Walmart. I can get salads and stuff like that, but I know I wasn't getting as many green vegetables as I should, so I would get them fucking drinks that's just all green vegetables. Or at the end of the day, if you don't like to eat green vegetables, nigga, if you can't just drink a cup of green vegetables and chase it with something and just be done. Yeah, it is, but bro, it's one cup. You talking about your whole daily. So understand, it's a serving size is 8 ounces of green vegetables. 8 ounces, bro. I don't care how nasty something is. Y'all motherfuckers take shots. The shit don't be nastier than an alcohol shot to me. You take just one 8-ounce drink to get all the vegetables I just named. With some fruits too. 8 ounces a day. It'll do you way better than when you weren't getting that and all you did is just take a drink. Like if you get like those one like the Adwala, ain't that what it's called? Adwala superfood, where the motherfucker literally tells you if you drink 8 ounces of this, it's a daily amount of vegetables, of green vegetables for the day. You don't want it bad enough. If you really can't, you really don't eat enough green vegetables, if you can't power through just that drink, then you really don't want it bad enough. And that's how I looked at it. And what I used to do was I would just take it with my protein shake. I'd take that, drink that shit, and then drink my protein shake right after. I mean, you feel me, number 5. Like, do you want it bad enough or not? That's really what it boils down to. I mean, you can sit here all day long. And bro, and these are shortcuts that you got where it's just like, bro, everything ain't gotta taste great when you do it. It just don't. It'd be nice. But when we in an era where you can get this many motherfucking vegetables in a drink that, I mean, I've never had this. Maybe it's nasty, maybe it ain't. I'm gonna be prepared with something to chase it with if it ain't, or if it is. All this shit I named, Lunch. Oh, there's no preservatives, no added. It's 4 grams of sugar with no included sugar. It's all just fucking fruit and vegetable juice. Mainly vegetable and fruit juice with peppermint tea, with organic mint tea, which I'm sure they use to, tea is healthy, and then partially for flavor. And it's 99% juice. Because the 1% you can see, like I said, it separates, because it even tells you on the thing you gotta shake it up. You should shake it up before you drink it. How much fiber, how much carbs? The fiber nor the carb, well, 7 carbs, no fiber on here. Might be on the inside. It might be one of these full thing on the inside joints, maybe. $35 calories. Just vegetables. At the end of the day, it ain't bad for you. At the end of all of it, it ain't bad. Which, I mean, the vegetables are important, bro. And I'm talking about more than that lettuce y'all put on y'all fucking burgers, bro. I might eat me a salad tonight. Like, Ray, I don't even be eating salad dressing all the time no more. I never thought I could eat, here's what I use for salad dressing. No cap, Ray. I promise you. This is gonna sound weird. Sometimes I'll eat a little salad, and for salad dressing, instead of salad dressing, I'll have a few turkey pepperonis on it. No cap. That too. You absolutely right. Because most places, like, if I'm at the crib, like, because I will go and search out for fat-free, sugar-free salad dressings and shit like that. Because, bro, that's where they get you with the salad. You be thinking, yeah, I'm about to lose all this weight just eating some good-ass salads. But it's like, bro, then you putting in the salad dressings you using, the shit be like 10 grams of fat for a teaspoon. Like, bro, if you ever looked at, like, the contents, the nutritional facts for salad dressing, bro, it will break your fucking heart. It would literally be like, if you really was on some health shit, you'd be like, what the fuck is the point of even eating a salad? Exactly. It's a setup. Should be tough. Mike, what fucking dietitian you been fucking? Nah, I hate to get in a nigga business like this. But a nigga can only care so much about his health before I think there's buns involved. You knowing a little too much about food content, there's buns involved. Pay attention, lunch. Full hum mode now. I'm gonna do that have not shit here soon. I want to do that little mini marathon with the motherfucking interviews and shit here. I'll probably do that the day after my birthday. We gotta raise this 17 before we gotta get on that. Time is approaching. My lighter's dead. I got one more. This stuff is made in sunny San Diego? Nah, Mike. I know you a healthcare professional. That's why I know you have access to a dietitian. So which dietitian do you smash? I said what I said, and I said exactly how I said it. I'm my worst patient. Ain't that the way it is with everybody though? Yeah, nigga, I heard exactly what I said. That's exactly what he told her when he slid in there. Yeah, baby, I'm a medical professional. Yeah, bitch. You looking at a motherfucking medical professional, bitch. I can show you how to get a six pack. Oh, nigga, you know how I believe you, Mike? Nigga, look at Stan Van Gundy, fat ass nigga. If this nigga Stan Van Gundy, one of the greatest NBA coaches, nigga, that nigga don't look like he ever been able to play ball for anybody, anywhere. Pick up, YMCA, nothing. But you want him in charge of your shit. Nigga, that's me. I ain't never played on no pro level. Bro, I'm that nigga you want to, I'll get you right. I can get you on a basketball team. I can get you on a basketball team. Promise you. Some of my favorite basketball analysts, I know they ain't never hooped nowhere for real. But they be right. You right. Like sometimes it's what it is, man. It's weird how life is, where it's like sometimes that's the faith you have to have in people in life, where you can't just cut people off, because it's like, bro, when I started coaching, bro, them first couple of weeks, man, I was taking an ass whooping that I wasn't going to take the whole time I was there, but I was taking it while I was there to show them niggas that I am to be respected, and I'm not out here ever saying that I'm better than y'all, but I know how to get you in position to willing to sacrifice. I can tell you, nigga, I would be iced the fuck up after practice, nigga, sore shit. I couldn't walk, and I would never let them niggas know it, bro. I'd be in the car, cause I'm talking about like have to fill in on a drill or some shit, and one of these big ass niggas, man, I'm telling you, man, that shit hurts. It hurts. That's why I couldn't imagine getting hit by a nigga like LeBron, nigga. That shit, you might die. Remember, this is the nigga that don't like LeBron too. Don't forget that part. I really lost my lighter right now. That's why I laugh at people that sit and say that I can't. Oh, he don't know shit about Big Brother because he ain't never been in the house. I'm like, nigga, no, in no professional sport do people say shit like that. In no professional sport do niggas sit here and go, nigga, I'm not playing for this motherfucking coach, man. I don't care if you hired this nigga. I ain't never seen this nigga play. And I heard he wasn't playing good as fuck anyway. going, pal? All right, figured it out. What up, nigga? What up, cut? I mean, think about when Rudy Tomjanovich coached the Rockets, the back-to-back titles in the 90s, 93, 94, 94, 95. Imagine if the Rockets player said, I didn't want to play for Rudy Tomjanovich because he got his ass whooped by Ralph Sampson in the game like 15 years ago. Like, nigga, I don't want to play for that nigga. He don't know shit about basketball. He got his ass beat. I know this game. Really, y'all niggas want to give me validation for it or not. I'm right more than I'm wrong about it. As long as I keep working hard, it'll stay that way. Ain't that right, pal? Ain't that right, baby boy? I don't want no more bullshit rumors. Like, there's certain shit that I'm like, I've heard whiffs of. I'm not even reporting on this shit because y'all just like lying. And I'm not giving promotion to liars. I'm not gonna do it. You can ask the devil to help you out. But I won't. Well, Mike, most people don't realize that the key to being good at Big Brother is learning as many people as possible. This don't mean you have to agree. This doesn't mean to learn in a way to manipulate them. This just means if you know people, you can navigate. If you know if you in a house and you get in there with 15 types of people that you know well, that is a recipe for greatness. Because if you know them well enough, you should be able to navigate around them while not getting into it with them, while not nefariously manipulating them to the point of not getting a vote. And if you know all these type of people, the less chance it's necessary for you to lie. And the less necessary it is for you to lie, the better your jury management is. The least amount of lies you tell jury, the better you look to the jury. Remember, we've seen lots of people with unqualified resumes take out massively qualified resumes because the person with the best resume lied too much. We just saw it in Canada 10. Yeah, Marty's vote may not have changed, but the rest of them would have. Exactly, Mike. So you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. So you know exactly what I'm talking about, where it's like, that's why I find it funny when people are like, my whole plan is just to wreak havoc, and bro, you gotta understand that's just one level of the shit. That's just one little small, that's one hair on a head full of hair. Because I can be in a house where I may have to pull up on like 7 or 8 people at some point, and that's not even guaranteed it's the full max, but you could be seeing like, man, I might have to get it, them. Or you may be in a scenario where you're looking at 15 people in the house, you're like, yeah, I can't get too turned over anything because that'll get me sent home immediately in this house. And that doesn't mean get ran over. You don't have to ever get turned to not get ran over. You can be firm on some shit without ever raising your voice or catching an attitude ever. It could just be the answer is no. What? Come here, Amy. The answer would just be no. I ain't gotta make no big scene about it or no shit. It's all about reading personality. That's why when people ask me, well, what are you gonna do when you get in the house and blah blah blah, I'm like, nigga, I can't tell you because I don't even know who I'm playing against. I can't tell you. And by the time I would know what I would do, I can't talk to y'all. Right, that's all I'm doing, cause I just be working on my Hall of Fame Reed badge. I feel like I'm at gold, chipping away at it. Once I win the title, I'll have my Hall of Fame badge. But see, Mike, that's why my behavioral incidence is always the other side melting down. I always end up making the other side do something unethical. Because I body them ethically so bad that it feels unethical to them. That's why I always laugh when anybody asks me, well, like, it's one thing if you ask me a specific situation, but what if you get in the house? What would you do the first week when you're in the house? Are you gonna do extra? Bro, I don't even know who I'm. You can't make any plans in that house till you know who you're playing with. How do you know your plan gonna work? How do you know your plan can get past these people or that person? Or how do you know you'll be able to link up with? How do you know you'll be able to make a single fucking friend in that house for real? I mean, we always sit here talking about joining 6 and 7 person alliances. How do you know you'll ever be asked? You got to be prepared for that. And a lot of people aren't. A lot of people aren't prepared to be on the outside of some shit and know how to navigate. They start panicking like, oh shit, I'm on the outside, I'm panicking. Bro, when you on the outside looking into some shit, bro, all you really got to do is peel away 1 to 2. That's it. You ain't got to be a part of the 6 or 7. Just be a part of a 2 or a 3. And you will effectively be in that group. Because they'll be in that group somehow always steering them away from you. Because who's worried about you? You ain't got no friends. So they think. But people don't think like that. How did a firefly get in here, aka a lightning bug? I know a pepper come in here, bro. It's getting ready to be natural selection, my guy. So I don't know, were you trying to go? You better get your ass out of here for Pepper for coming here. I should have called that nigga. But the whole reading people thing, that's why it's dumb to make day 1 alliances. You know, especially unless y'all 2 types where it's like y'all hit it off the bat, where y'all got a gang of shit in common, where it's like, bro, we rock with each other. You can learn that in the first 24, 48 hours. I mean, me and the dude sitting around talking NBA for a couple hours of shit, then talk about a couple other things, then, bro, what's up? But when you come in here, you like, I want to get in this, I need to be in an alliance with this many people, and blah, 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 blah. You don't even know everybody yet. So now you know who you playing with. So now all you got from that is kind of a generalized, you're going to be prejudiced. Everybody is. And when I say you're going to be prejudiced, it ain't going to necessarily be like, you're gonna look at somebody and be like, they don't like black people or they don't like white people. You're gonna look at this person and be like, this is an older white lady. So you're gonna put a sliding scale to about where she could be. Either she'll be really racist up here, or she'll be extra liberal woke, or somewhere in the middle she'll just be cool. Same thing with like looking at a black dude. You be like, this nigga either be this ghetto ass nigga or what? You gonna put a slider on it. But that's why. Now you got your baseline, and now all you trying to do is shrink that shit down as much as possible so you can see who you really want to fuck with. But what ends up happening is you get in an alliance of 7 people, and then once shit starts shrinking down, you realize in this 7-person alliance, you don't like 5 of them. I mean, look at 23 last year. Bro, it was like 45 alliances after the first 3 weeks. Or 2 weeks, really. Frenchie wasn't even gone yet. It was like 40 alliances. And on the alliance, the big alliance broke up. Slaughterhouse is over. But I'll note one thing about these super fans. You know, Frenchie did have a notebook and shit. The whole thing is, people are like Frenchie, he used his notebook in order to try to be creating new shit. Bro, understand. Let's say I go in the house, and let's say I pull one of the greatest moves of all time. Let's just say I do, right? Let's say I pull one of the greatest moves of all time. If I told you I planned it before I went in the house, I am fucking lying. Maybe I could have a roundabout situation where it's like, if I see all of these certain dominoes, then I can pull a certain thing that I've thought about, maybe. But the odds of all of these dominoes lining up in a certain way to get a certain thing I want like that, that's not how Big Brother works. Big Brother is more like life. And then y'all getting Big Brother and be wanting that shit to be like your fantasy. Motherfuckers getting the HOH with the mentality of, I'm gonna go to the gas station and spend $200 on lottery tickets and come out and be a millionaire. That's the mentality they go into HOH with. Master plan, I guess. You see what all that buddy ball get you? Damn, Willis. I hate to hear that because I try to make sure that never happens. But it can, but God has blessed me to where if I wake up and like I'm low or some shit like that, it's because I was too lazy to just go the day before. Because I know what it was like that. Hey, bro, even during them times, I was always somehow plugged on some weird shit. You wouldn't even believe it. I guess we're gonna see what happens this 24, but my hopes are low with them pushing this challenge shit. Nah, cause she probably on motherfucking bomb or some shit. Pass me the bowl. Better get the scraping. This shit crazy, bro. We really get ready to go on 24, and that's official because everybody's lying. Either way, I'm gonna go watch TV, give me something to eat, then I'm probably going to bed. What you think? Hey, I've been there, bro. I've been there. But now I'm somewhere where ounces be fucking $35. Getting $35 zips. I can't complain. Walk into a store and get a $35 zip, nigga. I can't complain. I'm talking about you go in and get 2 ounces of some shit, some gummies, maybe get you some top shelf shit, pre-roll, and you be encroaching $100. Cause ain't no tax either. Like the tax is, I guess, included in it, but like when they say it's a $35 ounce, you don't get the ounce and then get to the register and it's like $50 because of tax and also no, $35. Can't do it. You talking the most top shelf shit is like $12 a G. The most top shelf. I think maybe it'd be some 15. Oklahoma. That's why they got the exclamation point at the end of the motherfucking shit. On that one shit, they was talking about the reefer. Oklahoma, bitch. But I digress. I'm out of here, y'all. Women's rule number 5. What up, cuz? Shout out to the West Coasters. LB, Raider Bay, Lunchbox. Did I hit everybody? Bubba was here earlier. KS was here earlier. KS gonna be happy tomorrow. Hey man, Pepper gonna fuck you up, bro. I'm trying to save your life. Come here, Pep. Come here, Peppy. Love you, nigga. I love y'all, man. This is the end of my 3rd decade on this earth. Y'all might see me again right before. We'll see. Lord willing. Nigga about to be 40. Ain't that some shit? And here comes Pappy. Aww. My little cat dog, Tammy. You see it, Pep? Oh. Pepper, fuck your world up, nigga. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Tell him good night, Pepper. He said it.